Charger. It's some type of charger. So
For my laptop.
For your laptop. Shout out to the dudes who say laptop. The dudes and ladies who say laptop. Oh, and the theys.
Is that what I did?
I'm sure some theys say laptop. No, you didn't say laptop. You said laptop. But people say laptop. I think that's so strange. Why you call it a laptop? I guess it's just easier. You know, my son has a speech thing where he's working on his speech. You know, he's 5. And he would say something like laptop because it's easier, you know. He messes up his words all the time. But if you're an adult, you should know that it's called a laptop. Lap. L-A-P. Lap.
Dude, people be saying library.
People say Best Buys.
No.
People say Best Buys.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. People say a lot of things that I just don't understand. You can be an adult and say things like that. But if you want to live your life that way, it's fine. You know, this is America. You know, old glory behind Daniel Oda, as I requested.
That was all you. That was all you.
Because I'm a good old fashioned American. Dirty Ern, Daniel Oda, somebody should have told you. The Just Being Earnest show, the real Just Being Earnest show.
Man, the real one, and we about to do this.
Yeah, the real one. We got to get rid of this one guy, or we got to do our podcast to where it shows up at the top again. Some dude named Ernest, who's some type of country singer, calls his show Just Being Earnest, and now it's his show is way more popping than ours.
He's a country artist, yeah.
He's a country artist. Is he an established country artist?
Not there's anything wrong with that. Anything wrong with that.
We're about to do a country cover next week.
This is true.
And as an ode to that, right?
Okay.
Whatever, man. Well, I'm a flyer dude. I just don't have the clout on the web. I don't know how to use this internet thing, but I'm just going to keep grinding, as my elders and my mentors have told me. Ern, just keep doing your thing.
My constituents have said the same.
Right? Just keep grinding out, Maybe they listen, maybe they won't, but hey, at least I got it out, right?
That's right.
I came over here knowing that all I had to do was we have to put out content, right? There's a lot going on in the world. There's all kinds of things. They're trying to suppress the vote, passing laws to suppress the vote.
Oh, Georgia, right?
Yeah.
Georgia's wild, bro.
No, America's wild.
Fair.
America's wild.
Fair.
America's wild. I see Oakland just passed guaranteed income, $500 for their residents.
What?
A pilot, yeah. $500, no strings attached. It might be for families. I think it's for families, but $500 guaranteed income. A lot of states are doing different guaranteed income pilots. I think 43 states.
I didn't know this.
Have adopted a guaranteed income pilot. Yeah, I mean, you don't know this because they try to kind of distract you with like news that doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Oh, did you hear what Trump said? Oh, did you see what Marjorie Taylor Greene said? Or, and then you turn on Fox News and they're like, they're trying to get rid of Mr. Potato Head. Can you believe this?
Yeah.
What else did they say?
Dr. Seuss and all that.
Dr. Seuss. They're not going to get rid of Dr. Seuss. You know what I mean? And then it's like, I watched that Dr. Seuss, Mr. Potato Head stuff. I think it's pure madness. Pure madness on the half of the right.
Yeah.
Right. There's probably some people on the far left who said something wild about Mr. Potato Head or Hansbrough. Hansbrough, I think, came out and said, "Oh, we're gonna make it something." Somebody tried something and it failed miserably. It was a stupid idea. But then Fox News and the right try to turn it into this thing like cancer culture is coming for everything. They're coming for Mr. Potato Head and Dr. Seuss. Like, bruh, I love Dr. Seuss. No, ain't nobody coming for Dr. Seuss, man.
It's not an issue. It's not a problem.
I got all the Dr. Seuss books for my kids still.
Are these Dr. Seuss books just going to, like, evaporate in front of your eyes? No.
No, and I'm going to continue to read Dr. Seuss books to my children. Like, chill out, right-wing people. You know, and then the left-wing people, it's like, bro, if you want your stuff to get done, you better start talking about some stuff. You know, you better, you know, Joe Biden and them over here, you know, bombing folks. It's, you know, it's a crisis at the border. This kids in cages still, like, it's not like, you know what I mean?
He's deporting hella people, too.
Well, you know, that's
all that, yeah.
Well, you know.
Anyway.
It's just that nobody's talking about it.
Right.
Nobody cares about politics anymore because Trump's not in office. I think my main man, Thomas Pridgen, said that so eloquently to me on the phone. He was like, man, nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares about politics anymore. It's just Trump's gone, so nobody cares about the same issues. The same issues that we were having with Trump. Like, now we have the same issue with Biden. Nobody even wants to talk about politics anymore. We want to talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about International Cocktail Day. We want to talk, you know.
What?
That's what that was. Yeah, that's one of the things I be seeing always. Some day. It's always some international day online.
I guess.
You know, it's something new fad. You know, you want to do your new TikTok dance. You know.
Yeah, that's what I noticed that the media does is like, oh, these people are trying to take this away from you. Mm-hmm. You know.
Nobody. It's weird to me that nobody sees through it. And I have some friends who are Caucasian who happen to think the world is against them right now. Like they really think, like, you know, they're listening to these, you know, these right wing pundits, and it's getting to them. Just like if you were to listen to some left wing person, Don Lemon or somebody, that would get you to believe that if somebody don't agree with you, they're racist for some reason. Right?
Yeah, that's not what's happening, though.
It's the same type of poison.
Are people going out and beating up white people?
No.
No,
but I'm telling you, it's like, but there's this thing, though. There's this thing where they're pinning one side against the other. Right? So
definitely.
If you like a couple right-wing pundits and you listen to their shows, you're just going to keep listening to all the other shows that are on those right-wing stations. And that's going to, and if you don't listen to the left-wing stations and the stations in between, then that's going to be your only viewpoint. And that's what you're going to think is going on in the world.
Yeah.
You're going to think that the cancel culture mob is coming for you. You're going to think that all of these benefits that were receiving stimulus checks and PPO loans or whatever that these businesses are getting, white people don't get them. That's what they think.
That's not the case.
That's not what's happening. You know, and you know, and bless their heart, man, because I'm not angry at them about it, and I don't fault them for it. All they're doing is listening to one side constantly, and they're not listening to the other side because the one side is telling you that the other side is whack and immoral. Yeah. Right? Remember we had that talk? Like if you think somebody is immoral, you're not going to come to a common ground if you already see them as immoral and unfit.
It's impossible to listen to somebody, really listen, if you feel that the ground they stand on is immoral. It's impossible.
Right, man.
It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, like, I really feel that, like, the way it is now, it's like, let's market this idea, and I consider it propaganda too. Let's market this idea of creating dissent among this people versus this people, people versus this people. It's never about coming to common grounds. That's what I wanted to see in mainstream media, but it's not the way it is. That's
not profitable, right? There's
bad television.
There's no money in unity. At least that's what they think. right? I think that there's plenty of money in unity. Every time people come together, you can make some money together.
Yeah.
But they don't see it that way.
Because that's what my feed is. Like, my news feed is based on...
Mine too.
You know?
Mine too. Mine is my news feed. I get it. I get all sides, and I think most of it is ridiculous when I see it. Except for when I get stuff from the Hill, they're always on point.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, but I mean, I just don't understand how people don't see through things. Like, how can you not see Tucker Carlson? Tucker Carlson was on CNN, and he was the darling, playing in the park, doing all kinds of different little things. Tucker Carlson was the everybody's favorite conservative. He goes to Fox News and plays this act. He plays this act. Which, I mean, I'm sure he doesn't have any black people in his circle. I'm sure, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that he does have some very underlying, like, racist views.
Well, you can tell. You can tell by how angry he gets at certain things.
Yeah. Like, because it's one thing to say, like, okay, this is a character, like a Bill O'Reilly type of individual.
No, he does it in a very, clannish type. They're coming for you.
Yeah. That's how he rounds his racist troops together. But underneath it all, I think I really believe he does have some just monstrous views on people.
It's an act. I mean, it's Fox News. Their ratings are in the tank. CNN's in the tank. MSNBC all in the tank because they don't have Donald Trump. They don't know how to just give news. Can you just give us the news without the opinions?
Right.
I just want the news.
Right.
Hey, what happened today?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to hear your racist take or your far left wing take?
Mm-hmm.
You know, do I have to hear all of that? Do I have to hear your stance on everything? Can I just hear what happened and talk with my family and friends about it? Can I just get like a Dan Rather type? You know what I mean? This is the news.
And today, yeah. So, that's what it is. It's become theater. You have these characters that y'all know and remember and can cite from your memory of like this person doing this act. Tucker Carlson's the only one where it's like, well, not the only one, but one of many where it's like underlying. I think he has these views, but it's definitely hammed up for the camera. And
I've heard him on somebody else's show talking about some real racist stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So you have them, and then there's the Sean Hannitys of the world.
Oh my God!
But also Rachel Maddow's of the world,
Don Lemons
of the world. So it's just kind of like these hammed up
opinion based news hosts.
It's opinion based, and that's what like I wish that every one of those segments would just say like opinion based at the bottom right corner, just so people know. But then again, would it really make a difference for people that watch? Because I feel like people that buy into this shit is just kind of like they want to. You know what I mean?
I mean, they've been fed it for so long, man. It's been since like it really is. It's been intensified, man, since about 2014. You know.
But think about the fact that people that we both know have turned to watching news more than they watch television shows, sitcoms, or whatever. Right. And so it's like, that to me tells me all I need to know about where they get...
I think it's getting back to that because these news ratings are in the tanker.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Where it's like, if they needed that part of their lives fed like that theater, now it's just like...
Well, the president, the last president, before this one here that we have, he was theater. he was.
Oh yeah.
He was Showtime. He was lights, camera, action.
Crazy.
Lights, camera, action, all the time, all hours. So he always gave the news something to talk about. Now he's gone. His Twitter is silenced. Everything is done, and everybody is scrambling like two eggs on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
We back in full effect. All right. We are new media. This is kind of a new media thing that we're doing. I don't really have any news stories that I want to really talk about. Do you?
Well, not off the top of my head.
Not off the top of my head either. Because there's nothing really poking in my side other than what's going on with the voting in Georgia, which I can't do anything about. I don't have any friends or I have friends in Georgia, but I know how they vote. You know? And I know that these are educated people who will find a way to vote.
Right,
but right. These aren't people. I don't think that anybody's stupid enough. I don't think they can just take the vote away from people. They can make it harder, but I really don't see people just taking it away. Like, oh no, you can't vote. Like, well, why can't I vote?
Well, yeah, but they're people are seeing that they're like intentionally trying to siphon a vote towards a certain side. So.
Yeah, passing legislation and all of that.
Yeah.
Well, this red state. They thought it was a purple state, but I don't know. It's not looking that way.
It's really not.
It's not looking that way.
It's really not.
No, it's really not. I don't really got too much to say, man. I just had to get, the media stuff off my chest. We're going to end the show. Girls on the internet, keep doing your thing, but some of you, stop showing your body so much. Yuck. All right? Some of it's cool. Some of it's cool once in a while, but all the time, it's like, ew.
Wait, really quick.
I'm sorry.
Did you see? Remember that video that I sent you of the young man that tried to act like he didn't drive his car into someone's house?
No! That was so funny. This man, he said, I don't know.
He said, well, they stole the keys out of my house, and I was walking down the street, and I saw my car it demolished in somebody's house. This dude obviously drove his car to someone's house.
It was very scary. It was very scary.
So, somebody right over there could have been dead and gone.
I don't want to say he's lying.
He's lying.
I don't want to say he's lying. I don't know if he's lying. I don't know if he's lying. He's funny. I don't know if he's lying. He's funny though. I feel like he's lying, but I don't know if he was lying. You feel me?
Remember that one fast food joint where they did the news story where they were saying like found out they were selling crack on the low, and this lady was caught on camera and was like, crack at the Long John Silver.
That's where she got her supply.
Yeah.
That's where she got her supply.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that dude. I don't know his name. Did they say his name on the broadcast? I'm sure we'll play it.
The owner of the vehicle tells me it was stolen from his house this morning, less than half a mile away. Navaris Campbell says he got several calls from friends leading him here.
I just glad the people that's inside the house is okay. Please stop stealing cars. It's not nice. People work hard for what they have.
Whoever he was, it was really funny.
It was funny. I thought it was hilarious, man. I don't know why he was doing news interviews. That was a bad idea. He obviously doesn't have a lawyer. That would have told you, hey, man. I'm not saying you crashed your car into that, but maybe you should be talking to the media.
He said he was walking down the street and found his car inside someone's house. Oh, that's just funny to me, bro.
Man, what if one of his relatives took his car?
Do you think?
No, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just think it was funny. It was funny, man. Shout out to anybody who's ever done that. My cousin Jeff actually did that once. My cousin Jeff, when he was a teen, I believe crashed his father's car into someone's house in Manteca. And it was just like that, how we seen, and it was in the newspaper. There used to be a thing called the newspaper.
Oh, way back in the day.
Yeah, and it was in the newspaper. He crashed the vehicle into this person's house. Shout out to my cousin Jeff. Yeah, that was wild. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how is Jeff driving a car? I think we were like 13 or 14.
Oh,
It
man.
was next level. Dirty Ern, Daniel, Otis, somebody should have told you we out of here. Peace.